in today's video we'll see how to crochet the corner to corner waffle stitch. So in the last video we saw how to make the regular waffle stitch, and just for a comparison, here is a swatch that I made so that you can see the difference between the two stitches. So with the regular waffle stitch you crochet in rows going from the bottom up. With the corner to corner waffle stitch, as with all corner to corner stitches, we're going to start from one corner, increase until these two corners, and then start decreasing. So you can see it more clearly here. So I started increasing with this sort of purple, increasing, and then I decreased in green. So for this tutorial I'm going to use Aran weight acrylic yarn. I used Paintbox Yarns Simply Aran and a 6mm hook. As I said, for the regular waffle stitch tutorial, since the waffle stitch uses a lot of front post stitches, it's always good to go one or two hook sizes up compared to the hook size indicated on the yarn label, so that the texture is not too stiff but it stays soft and squishy. Alright, let's see how this works. Of course, don't forget to check the description to this video, because I added the link to the photo tutorial there, which might be useful, especially after seeing the video, because then you can quickly refer to the rules for increasing and decreasing. Alright, let's get started. We'll start with a slip knot, and once you have your knot ready, chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now these 4 chains count as an initial ring and a double crochet. Now we yarn over, we go into the first made chain, so this first one here, and we make a double crochet, and then we make another double crochet in the same chain. So for this first row we have 3 double crochets, okay? The initial 3 chains here and the 2 double crochet that we just made. Now we're ready to turn and work the second row, which is the first one where we'll start working the waffle stitch. To start the second row, I like to make a chainless starting double crochet. So I pull up my loop, all the loop with my finger, wrap the loop around the hook, insert the hook into the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. If you don't like making a standing double crochet, you can also just chain 3, for example, and consider that initial chain 3 as your first double crochet. So you just chain 3, turn, and then consider this your standing double crochet. Or you can chain 2, don't consider these 2 as a double crochet, and you just work a double crochet in the first stitch. Okay, it's your choice as you want to start. My favorite method is to make a chainless double crochet, standing double crochet, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so once you decide your favorite method for starting, the important thing is that you have your first double crochet here in the first stitch, and then we're going to work other 2 double crochets in the same stitch, so in this first one. So basically here at the beginning we need 3 double crochets. Once you have these 3 double crochets, now we're going to work a front post double crochet around this second stitch. So we yarn over, we go with the hook under the post of this middle double crochet here from the first row, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And here we have the first front post double crochet. Now in the last stitch, which is actually the initial chain 3 from row 1, we're going to work 3 double crochets. So I'm just gonna go in the third made chain. I like grabbing both loops of the chain, and we work 3 double crochets. Alright, so this was row number 2, and you see that basically we added 2 stitches on this side and 2 stitches on the other side. So now we are at 7 stitches. And this was the right side of our work. Now for the wrong side, we're gonna turn, again, start with your favorite method. I'm gonna make a chainless double crochet. And this time, so on the wrong side, instead of increasing by 2 here at the beginning, we're just going to increase by 1. So we only work 2 double crochets in the first stitch. Okay, in the previous row we made 3 double crochets here at the beginning. Now we only make 2, okay, which corresponds to an increase of 1. Okay, so once we have this, so now in the next 2 stitches we are going to work 2 front post double crochets. So 1 front post double crochet in this next stitch and 1 front post double crochet in the next one. So I yarn over, go with my hook under the post of the stitch and complete my double crochet and do the same in the next stitch. Alright, so now the next stitch is the front post double crochet from the previous row, and in that one we're going to make a regular double crochet. So I go into the top loops of the stitch and I work a double crochet. Now again we work 2 front post double crochets, one here and one in the next stitch. And in the last stitch we're going to make 2 double crochets. So we started the row with 2 double crochets in the first stitch and we're going to end it with 2 double crochets in the last stitch. And this was our first wrong side row. Now we turn again to the right side, start the way you want. I'm going to start with a chainless double crochet. And again, since this is the right side, the rule is that we're always going to start with 3 double crochets in the first stitch. So I need to make 2 more double crochets in this first stitch, which correspond to an increase of 2 stitches. Now you see that for making the waffle stitch pattern, so we have for sure this front post double crochet here. So we know that these two are going to be regular double crochets. So this next one needs to be a front post double crochet. So we go into the second stitch here and we make a front post double crochet. Then we work 2 regular double crochets in the next 2 stitches. Again, 1 front post double crochet here. Two double crochets. Then again, 1 front post double crochet. And we complete the row with 3 double crochets in the last stitch. And this was another row on the right side. Now let's see another wrong side row. We start with 2 double crochets in the first stitch. So I start with my chainless double crochet and I work another double crochet in the first stitch. Then the first 2 stitches are going to be front post double crochets. So I go under the post of the next stitch and work a front post double crochets. Then we have 1 regular double crochet here. This was the front post from the previous row. Then front post double crochet 2. Double crochet 1. front post double crochet 2, double crochet 1, front post double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and complete the row with 2 double crochets in the last stitch. And here we are. So for the wrong side, the pattern is always start with 2 double crochet stitches, make 2 front post double crochets in the next 2 stitches, and then a regular double crochet, and repeat basically 2 front post double crochets, 1 double crochet until you have 3 stitches left. Then work 2 more front post double crochets and end the row with 2 double crochets in the last stitch. So these are the rules for the wrong side of the corner to corner waffle stitch. Now with the next row we're going to see the rules for the right side. By now you might have gotten them already, but we're just going to see them so that it's extra clear. So for the right side we're going to start with I'm going to start with a chainless double crochet. Start in whatever way you like. But the point is that we need to make 3 double crochets in this first stitch. So we have 2 increases here. So 3 double crochets here. Then it's always a front post double crochet in this next stitch. And 2 regular double crochets. And we repeat this across, 1 front post double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 front post double crochet, double crochet 2, front post double crochet, double crochet 2. Alright, when you get here, when you have 2 stitches left here at the end of the row, again you work 1 front post double crochet here in this semi to last stitch, and then 3 double crochets in the last stitch. And here we are. So these are the rules for growing your corner to corner waffle stitch as large as you need it. Then when it's time to decrease, so you can start decreasing on either the right side or the wrong side, it doesn't matter. We will see the rules for decreasing on the right side and on the wrong side so that you can apply them at whatever point of the work you decide to start decreasing. So for the decreases I will switch to a different color so that it's easier to understand. So I will close the last stitch with my new color, and then I'm going to chain 1 and turn. So now here I'm on the wrong side, so my first row decreases is going to be on the wrong side, but as I said, it doesn't matter. So the rule for decreasing on the wrong side is always to start with a decrease of 2. So while on the wrong side we were increasing by 1, for the decreases we decrease by 2. Alright, so now after this chain 1, which doesn't count as a stitch, we yarn over, we go into the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So we make the first half of a double crochet. Then we yarn over. So here you see that you would normally work 2 front post double crochets. Now for decreasing, we're going to work the first half of a front post double crochet around this next one. So I don't complete the stitch, but I just make the first half. And I already had the first half of this other double crochet, so I end up with 3 loops on my hook. Then I yarn over again and work another front post double crochet, only the first half of the front post double crochet. So I stop here halfway through the stitch. So now I have 4 loops on my hook, and I'm going to close all these 4 loops together. So I yarn over and pull through all 4 of them. So basically I made a decrease of 2 stitches. Now the next stitch is a regular double crochet, you see, so it was a front post double crochet here on the right side, so on the wrong side I'm just gonna make a regular double crochet. Then I work 2 front post double crochets, one double crochet, so the stitch pattern stays the same, it's the waffle stitch. What you need to focus on is the way you start and then the rows. Alright, so when you get here to these last 3 stitches, again it's time to make a decrease of 2, so we need to go from 3 stitches to 1. So for that we're going to do something similar to what we did here at the beginning. So basically we need these 2 front post double crochets and this double crochet work together, but here they are, you know, the other way around. So we yarn over and we make the first half of a front post double crochet around the next stitch. Okay, so this is the first half, the first front post double crochet. Then we work another one, another front post double crochet around the next stitch. So we yarn over, we go under the post of the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so we have 2 stitches made, and then we work 1 regular double crochet, so the first half of a regular double crochet in the last stitch. So I yarn over, go into the last stitch, and yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so again you see that we have 4 loops on our hook. So now I yarn over and close all of them together. And this was the decrease row on the wrong side. Now let's see how it works on the right side. So again I'm going to start with a chain 1, which doesn't count as a stitch, and I turn. So what we do is we work the first half of a regular double crochet in this first stitch. So I yarn over, go with my hook into the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so this is my first stitch. Then I yarn over, and in this next one I'm going to make the first half of a front post double crochet. So I go under the post, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So I have 3 loops on my hook, so 2 stitches, and now I'm gonna close them together. So basically here on the right side I'm going to decrease by 1 stitch at the beginning and also at the end, we will see. So remember, when we were working the increases, we were increasing by 2 on the right side, and now we are decreasing by 1. And it's reversed for the wrong side row. On the wrong side, we were increasing by 1, and then we start decreasing by 2, okay? For the right side, now, for the decreases, we decrease by 1. Alright. Now we work 2 regular double crochets. Then a front post double crochet. And basically you keep going until you have 2 stitches left. So here I'm there at the end of my row. So you see that the last 2 stitches are this front post double crochet. Well, it's a regular double crochet, but here we have to work a front post double crochet ideally. And this last stitch, which is basically everything close together. Okay, so this was the first decrease that we worked on the wrong side. And again we're going to make a decrease here. So for the first part of the decrease we're going to work a front post double crochet around this stitch. So I make the first half of a front post double crochet, and then we work the first half of a regular double crochet in this stitch. Now we yarn over and close all these 3 loops together. And this was the decrease row on the right side. Now it's always the same. If you want, we can see together another decrease row. So we chain 1, we turn. Now we are on the wrong side, and you see here we have this regular double crochet to work here, and then we have these 2 stitches where ideally we need to work front post double crochets. So I'm going to yarn over, start with my regular double crochet here without completing the stitch. Then I work the first half of a front post double crochet here, another first half of a front post double crochet in the next stitch, and then we close all these 4 loops together. We work a double crochet in the next stitch, 2 front post double crochets, then 1 double crochet, two front post double crochets, 1 double crochet, and now we're ready for the last decrease. So here we are going to work these 3 stitches together, starting by making 2 front post double crochets without completing them, and then in the last stitch we make a regular double crochet without completing the stitch, and then we close them all together. You see? Now we chain 1. Let's see the right side again. Here on the right side we have to work together this stitch and the next one. So we start with a regular double crochet here in the first stitch, and then in the next one we work the first half of a front post double crochet, and then yarn over, pull through 3, okay, to close them together. Now double crochet 2, front post double crochet 1, double crochet 2, then here you see we have these 2 last stitches which we are going to close together. So I'm going to work a front post double crochet here, so only the first half of the front post, and then a regular double crochet here, again only the first half of a double crochet, and then we close these 2 stitches together. And we continue like this. So I'm gonna go quick just because I want to show you the last row. Alright, so you see that in this row I basically worked 3 double crochets together here, then I had a regular double crochet, and then again 3 double crochets together. This means that I ended up with 3 stitches. Now I chain 1, I turn, and so you see that I need to make the tip of my square here to complete the corner to corner waffle stitch. And so since we only have 3 stitches remaining, we're going to work all these 3 stitches together. So I'm going to start with the first half of a regular double crochet, then I make the first half of a front post double crochet around this next stitch, and a regular double crochet in the last stitch. Once I have all these 3 stitches together, I just simply complete the stitch. And the corner to corner waffle stitch is ready. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments to this video, and also make sure to check the link to the blog post where I share the step-by-step tutorial for the waffle stitch with more explanation. Also about starting decreasing on the right or the wrong sides, and what are the differences in those cases. Alright, don't forget to hit the like button as well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!